And we're live. PKA.
Maybe if you take the time to actually say the words and think about it a little bit, maybe we'd win another war sometime in this decade or next. What's it been, dude? What's it been? 50 years since you guys have won one?
We're due for a win.
We are the New York Yankees on like a 50-year fucking win drought.
No lies. We're the St. Louis Blues, and the Blues won last year, and the militaries they're in for a victory at some point. How many wars can you lose in a row?
That's why we're sending military to fight ourselves, because one of us will win.
Now that's a good point.
Ooh, yeah. I think you guys haven't considered Portland's a win.
What's going on with Portland? I know that I've been so not connected the past week to anything political or social media. Like, I know Portland, like, there's a bunch of riots and shit going down. Like,
so is it just Trump sent the Department of Homeland Security in Portland, and depending on whether you look at this through the blue or red lens, the red lens is finally some law and order. The blue lens is they're literally feds, like, with no badge numbers, no ID, throwing people into unmarked vans and taking them to places we don't know. And it's like, all right, Mr. Grab Your Guns, Liberties, where are you? This is what you train for, you know?
What are these people doing? Are they just like grabbing random
We're in Texas.
So that depends on where you fall to, right? Like, I saw a video, and it's like a skinny 22-year-old guy who didn't seem to be doing anything. But they're like, we heard a report that he was vandalizing something. And it's like, so you didn't see it, but someone told you that this dude was vandalizing, so now you take him and you throw him in a van with no
I gotta say, I mean, don't we normally throw people in secret prison for graffiti? I mean, I think that's pretty standard, right?
Shouldn't we, though? I hate graffiti.
Right? Like,
it should be a case-by-case basis.
If it's a fucking Da Vinci over there with your swear words under the bridge,
hey, swear words under the bridge are different. If it's a really nice, like if they catch somebody graffitiing and it's like, damn, that's a cool-ass picture of like a safari, like a lion and a giraffe. All right, you're fine. But if it's like you just spray painted fuck in bad font, you're going to jail.
Fuck. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. You're using stars and money signs on your insults in graffiti, straight to jail.
There's a C in fuck.
F-U-Q? What are you, Korean? What is that? What?
It should be a quality-based crime. You know, if you make a quality bit of art, you're good to go. If it's not good quality, that's the risk you take. You know, and I get to be the judge.
Growing up in New York in the 80s, I definitely had an appreciation for like good graffiti. There was a lot of really like good graffiti.
Yeah,
like,
some of it looks tight, but like at least in St. Louis, the 5% that look tight is far outweighed by like the 95% of like ugly shit and gang signs. Like those way outnumber.
They're just starting out graffitiing. You don't draw a line on your first shot. You gotta start out by just spelling out the word lion, and then eventually draw one.
Because they do it on the side of trains so much, I know this could never happen, but I would like it if some guy could like start practicing on one of the front cars and then get better and better as he goes along. So you could see the train going by and being like, oh, that's okay.
Like
okay. I see what he's doing here. This is all right. You can graffiti now by the caboose. It's fucking Michelangelo. That's what you need.
Yeah, I do wonder the idea though of, because like I had posted something about how like there are people who, because I did a bit about gun control, and the responses were always like, we're doing this to prevent against a tyrannical government. In case there's a tyrannical government, that's why we need the guns. And I'm like, okay, fine, if that's your argument, fine. But now that there are soldiers in the streets, why are you with the soldiers? Like, why are you on that side? You've been saying you're against this the whole time.
That skinny 22-year-old who may or may not have graffiti deserves what he gets, maybe.
Yeah.
Show us what he graffitied.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been watching Big Herc lately. One of our favorite. So this guy's ex-felon, ex-con, did a lot of time.
It's a shot caller.
Big, swole black guy, as they say, and he's very matter of fact with his opinions about stuff. Like it's the language he uses is hilarious. Like he's, I guess he answers viewer questions sometimes, and he'll just be standing on the street in a wife beater answering these questions, and they asked him, you know, what about these guys who are just gay for the stay? You know, they're not gay on the outside, but they have sex with men while they're inside. He's like, if you have sex with a man at all, you gay. If you putting your pee-pee in another man's butthole, that make you gay. and you know, that's you be you, but I ain't gonna chill with you. That ain't cool. You putting your pee-pee in another man's butthole, I can't be having that.
Did you really say pee-pee? This guy's cool.
Yeah. And so I guess he was reacting to that, what do they call themselves, CHAZ or something, that like autonomous group that had set up in
that was the Seattle thing. Yeah.
In Seattle. They had taken over a police station like 3 weeks ago when it was going on. He was like, y'all fucked. He's like, y'all out there having a good old time. They taking names. They remembering who you are. Y'all all got cases coming. And then I guess recently they like locked all those fuckers up, and the leader was crying as they drug him away. And he's like, why you crying, big man? Why you crying now? I know why you crying now, because they got you. And hey, all of y'all who left last week and thought it's over, no, they coming for y'all too. They got cases on all of y'all. It's fucking hilarious.
Is that shit over yet? Is the whole the Seattle thing done?
They let that thing brew for weeks while they built cases against those people and let them commit as many crimes as they possibly could. And then they arrested them all.
Dude, imagine how much that would suck if you're just some like guy who works at a construction site or at the bank as a teller, and then it's like, guess what? These 6 blocks belong to us, and you're like, I still got to go to work, guys. Like, can I still go to the construction site? Can I still go to the bank?
Did they? How did that work?
Yeah, there was like a bunch of. I would not want people fucking coming to my apartment area and just camping out like right in front. That would piss me off.
Street festival. I had a buddy who lives up there, and like he was doing video from it, and it looked like a fucking street festival. It looked like a block party.
Oh, well, I mean, if he liked it.
Well, I don't want that in front of my block either.
Yeah, right.
Hey, quiet down.
Early, I don't want noise out there. That sucks.
Stop kissing.
I remember I talked about it years ago on the show when I lived in like St. Louis in the city. Saturday mornings, there was this motherfucking homeless guy that would just yell down the same alley, and I could hear him, like getting closer and closer. And I knew Saturday morning, fucking Cletus, the homeless motherfucker, he's coming down the way. But yeah, that sucked. I can't imagine if there were people yelling, screaming right outside where I lived constantly.
Yelling and screaming. There were rapes and violence.
Well, yeah, there were rapes and murders, but like even just if it's just noise and garbage in front of your place, like, and you leave every morning and you see another dozen bottles of Diet Pepsi or fucking Smirnoff or whatever the hell it would be, like that'd be annoying as shit.